Hello, everyone, and welcome to your favorite podcast, Chiquis and Chill. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to listen to my podcast. It means so much to me. So thank you. I'm so happy that you're here. Like all my platforms, including social media, and even through my music, I try to use it for good. Doesn't matter what it is, music, my books, my skincare, anything and everything, I always want it to have some type of meaning behind it, a message for you guys, to inspire you to be your best self. And of course, if you follow me on social media, I'm always posting devotionals, a quote, anything that helps me. So I want to help you. And I know it could be hard because with social media, I've noticed myself that people want drama or sexiness. I have noticed in the past few years that the more positive things I post, the less likes or views. It's always the more sexy stuff or the drama that gets more attention. So I wanted to talk about that and how to use your platform for good. All right. So where do I start? The reason why I wanted to talk about this, social media and the responsibility that we have, because social media is everything. That's how we get our news, our current events. We know what's going on in people's lives. There really isn't any more privacy unless you're very intentional about it and adamant about being more private. And I have tried to be a little bit more private now, especially with my relationship or certain things. I'm trying not to share as much on social media. And not even because I'm trying, it just has happened. I think being with someone like Emilio, who's a little bit more reserved, who isn't so much on social media, has helped me out, and being a little bit more present, not having that need to record everything and share everything. And if I do share it, secretly, you guys, I do it 1 or 2 days after, not in like the moment. And I feel better. I feel better. I did go through like a little sweet and sour, I should say, time or moment with social media because I felt a little disappointed, for the lack of a better word. I wasn't really jiving with it because I felt like the things that I was posting, I don't know if it's the algorithm, especially on Instagram, guys, but things are changing. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop posting as much. I'm going to stop sharing because I felt that I wasn't getting the feedback, I guess, or the reaction or even the engagement that I had been getting. But I think it's because I'm also changing. I'm becoming more of my authentic self. But at that time, I was disappointed because I'm like, what is going on? Am I losing my mojo sort of thing? But I had to just kind of switch my mind and say, you know what? My social media is my social media. It is a blessing. I have never bought one follower, you guys. I've never bought any likes. I've never bought any views. And that started making me feel really good because I know that a lot of people do that. And that is their prerogative. That is their business. But I take a lot of pride in not even on YouTube, you guys. Have I ever said, okay, I'm going to buy for 100 million views. I've never gotten 100 million views, but I feel I like things to grow organically. And I want to know that the people that are liking my stuff and viewing my stuff are the people that want to consume what I'm giving. And that makes me feel good. If people have muted me or unfollowed me because I'm too positive or I'm this or I'm that, and maybe it comes off as fake to them because I post my God mornings. And trust me, if I don't feel like posting a God morning, I won't post it. If I don't feel like a quote hits my heart or I feel like I want to share it because it's so good, I want people to know, I won't do it. Everything is very organic on my social media. That's a promise that I've made to myself because again, I want the people that are following me to be organic followers. And if they were used to the way I ran my social media before and they don't like me anymore or want to unfollow me, I'm totally fine with that. I came to peace with that because it was affecting me. And I was like, why am I letting numbers affect me? Like, oh, I'm not getting as many likes or I'm not getting as many views or, the retention isn't there anymore. Who cares? I'm like, as long as I'm helping one person, because that is my mission, then so be it. Mind you, this is just a side note, because the reason I really wanted to talk about social media was because when everything was happening with the fires, I was very disappointed. It was very disheartening for me to see people that I support, that I care about, that live in my same city, that have a lot of influence, that they did not care at all. And it just really turned me off. I even unfollowed a few people because of it. I'm just very passionate about certain things. I'm a very passionate person. And when that was happening, guys, it affected, I saw a lot of crazy shit that people were saying. A lot of really nasty shit, like, that's good. LA people deserve it. All the things that happen in Hollywood. This is why they're being punished. It's just so many things that it was so sad. And still people are being affected and have been affected by it. And anyway, my point is, there were people that did not post, that did not care, that just went about their life because they weren't being directly affected. And that pisses me off, because I truly believe, this is my opinion, that if God has given you this platform and has given you talents, or even the talent of people wanting to watch you and listen to you, you could post whatever you want, even if it is you in a thong. But also, there has to be some substance, in my opinion. There has to be also a way of giving back to the people that purchase or support your businesses or support your music or support you by going to your concerts. And yes, I'm talking about artists. I'm talking about influencers, people that have a lot of following, people that sell and sell and sell every single day on their social media. And while we were going through this, didn't post one thing about, hey, my prayers go out to the people that are being affected. To me, that is a huge no for me, which is why I decided to unfollow some people. And that's where I'm at right now. Like, if your social media is not giving me something to feel good about, I'm done. I'm done pretending. If I'm not ready to unfollow you, I'm going to mute you. And now I'm more of like, I'm just going to unfollow, because I also want to make sure that what's on my feed and what pops up on my feed is something that's going to make me feel good and make me want to be a better person. And that's just my opinion. That is just what I want to do. That is my choice. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because, again, my podcast is my safe place. And because I also want you guys to think about what you're putting out there. What do you want to be known for? What do you want to give back with your platform? It's a huge responsibility. Es un cuchillo de doble filo. Social media isn't all bad. And I don't want to say it because it's helped me a lot. And I'm very grateful for my platform. I'm grateful that I'm able to sell my skincare, that I'm able to share my thoughts and my opinions with you guys and the things that I'm passionate about. And it's a blessing, which is why I do my best to take care of what I have and what I've been given and the blessing, and give back in any way that I possibly can. And I think it's important to just keep things flowing and paying it forward to do that, to keep that energy going. And it's kind of sad because I see that the attention span is getting shorter and shorter, and I'm worried. It kind of worries me a little bit for generations to come. And which is why I'm like, I am so adamant about being myself and sharing whatever the heck I want to share that is going to help other people. And I do a lot of notes to myself on there as well, because I'm like, okay, I need to remember this. And this is not just for other people or saying I'm perfect. Like, no, a lot of the things that I post are to remind myself. And when I'm having a bad day, guys, I freaking say it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not feeling good. Have you guys been feeling the same energy? Or I'm in a bad mood, or someone pissed me off. Like, I want to be completely organic and 100% honest with you guys and transparent in anything that I do, especially on my social media, because that's how you guys get to know me. But also, I do feel like I need to hold on to the little substance that there is. which is why I've been trying to consume and follow different type of people. And if I've unfollowed you, please don't get offended. And if you have a question, ask me. I am praying, you guys, for someone to send me a DM that I unfollowed, like, hey, you unfollowed me. Is there a reason? I want to have a discussion about it. Like, I want to be able to tell them. Maybe they haven't even noticed. Maybe they don't even care. But I want to be able to tell people. Some people I stop unfollowing because they don't post, or they haven't come across my feed in a long time. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe we're just not meshing. So I'll unfollow. But there are other people where I'm like, there's a huge reason why I unfollowed. And I would love for them to ask me. I would love it. Because I want to have these deep conversations with people and hopefully wake them up and say, hey, like, this can be taken away from you at any time. Right now, you feel like you're on top of the world and, you're thriving and your business is doing amazing. But dude, show some love. Even if it hadn't happened in LA, guys, I'm still the type of person, anything that happens in the world that I'm aware of, because there's some things that happen and I don't even know. But I'm like, I'm going to use my platform to help people, to help small businesses, to uplift women and men, to help in relationships, to show you guys that I understand. Even when the fires happened in Maui, like, I was devastated because I'm like, oh my goodness, guys, like, this is going to affect us in so many ways that maybe people don't even realize. It was such a crazy time and it felt so heavy in my heart. And I appreciate everyone that posted and reached out and helped. I did love seeing how people came together when I went out and helped and volunteered. I saw how the community came together and they were helping each other and didn't even know one another. It was beautiful. But then again, there's always another side to things, which is why I'm doing this podcast, because I did see that a lot of people that I admire, that I admire, that I care about, that I support, did not give an F. And they were just going about their business like nothing was happening in the world. And I'm like, hello? So many people lost their homes. Imagine, God forbid, it would have been them. I don't know. Huge turnoff. And guys, I've been thinking, does this have to do with my age and the place that I'm in? And I thought about it. And I always do these heart checks. I'm like, okay, where is my heart? Where's my mind? I do this thing, right? But no, if I think back, I think it's just part of my personality. My brother Mikey always makes fun of me. He's like, oh, here you go with your positive shit. I know he's joking, but I think there must be people out there that think that way. And that's fine. And again, maybe my social media isn't for everyone. And we talked about this on an episode with Dramos, guys, about finding your life purpose. My life purpose, I have it very clear. It really is changing the world one heart at a time. And that's why I use my platform the way I use it. And maybe that's not you don't feel like that's your purpose, and that's okay. But it just feels so much better, guys, to give more light and more love and more light content, even funny stuff. I love watching comedian stuff. I'm not saying that everything on social media is bad, but if there's constantly someone that's in drama and fighting and all this stuff, I'm just like, dude, there's just, for me, too much darkness there. I'm going to mute you because I like you as a person, but I don't really like what you post on social media, because believe it or not, there are people that I like in real life, but I don't like on social media. And I won't say who. But I'm like, dude, the person that I see and that I talk to and that I enjoy in real life, I don't know if that's really you, or you're portraying your real self or your true authentic self on social media. And that's one thing that I have told myself. I want to be myself in person on social media. I want people to know me for me, and I want people to love me for my good or for my bad. Or if I annoy you, then I annoy you, and it is what it is. But I think this has been me since forever. I mean, I remember driving my little Scion, one of my first cars, and I was so into recycling. And I would write on my car, reduce, reuse, recycle, save the world, save the planet. And I would drive around the city in Corona, okay, with these colorful ass markers all over my car. My mom thought I was crazy, but I've always been this person that I'm like, okay, even if people didn't know who I was back then. I was just little Janae living in Corona, helping her mom out. And I felt very passionate about helping the earth and saving the earth. So I've always been this person. Now I just have this platform. And now even more so, I feel I want to help in any way that I possibly can. So it doesn't matter if you're this popular person or influencer or not. I just think you need to know what you want to leave in this world, what you want to leave behind, and let that show through your social media, whatever that is. If it is booty shaking videos, so be it. I've done it too. I do it too. I love shaking my booty. I love dancing. I'm not saying that I'm like this perfect angel. I cuss. I mess up sometimes, but 90% of the time, I'm like, I want to be a light in the world and I want to shine my light in the world and help other people. And if I make a mistake, I'll say it too. But I think we just need to have that clear. And that comes with part of finding your life purpose, whatever that may be. So if you haven't heard that episode, The Dramas, it was amazing. Listen to that episode here on Chiquis and Chill, guys. And maybe that'll help you a little bit. Again, I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad at all. But I'm just, again, we've been talking about this whole shifting thing since last year in like November, October. And I really just want to be a little bit more vocal without offending people or without having the need to say names, but talk about things that I'm very passionate about, things that I'm realizing myself so that I can share them with you guys and hopefully inspire you. You know, this podcast is all about helping you become your best self and inspiring you to become your best self, because that's the journey I'm on every single day. I try my best. Some days are better than others, but I do feel that social media is taking over everything, and it's a good thing and it could be a bad thing, but also the choice is yours. So now I notice a bunch of motivational stuff comes up on my popular page because that's what I've been like wanting. I've been searching, so it's just fruit for thought, guys, and nothing more than that. And a lot of people were asking and were very curious to know who I was talking about during that time in January when the fires were happening, about who I had unfollowed and who had disappointed me. But again, I don't think it's necessary to say any names. Like I have love for these people, but I choose to love them from afar and just kind of cut ties and just say, hey, it is what it is. And we're just not the same people anymore. And that's okay too. And someone also asked me if I had reached out to anyone that I had unfollowed or that weren't necessarily posting or let's just, talking about the fires, because that's what we've been talking about on this episode. But I did not reach out to anyone personally. I did notice that they watched my video and then posted, and I was happy about that. But I did not reach out to anyone personally. I probably should have, maybe. I want to get better at that, guys. I do want to get better at telling people in a respectful way if something bothers me, to let them know and also give them the opportunity to respond and not necessarily defend themselves, but defend their point of view. I do want to get better with that because it's fair. It's only fair. Maybe I will. Maybe I will send them a message and let them know, hey, I don't know if you've noticed, but I unfollowed you because of X, Y, and Z. And, maybe there'll be some healing and some realization on both of our parts with having that conversation. And yeah, so that's all. That's it for this episode, guys. I hope that this resonates with you and also gives you some clarity on maybe some questions or concerns that you guys had. I don't like drama. I don't want drama. And I'm not trying to cause any issues with anyone. This is just, again, my personal opinion and what I want to do with my social media, because I have it very clear what my mission in this world is and what my purpose in life is. And that, with time, you guys, that's another thing I wanted to mention. Your purpose doesn't have to stay the same forever. Things can change or they can look a little different. I mean, I don't know if we mentioned that in the episode with Dramos, but again, listen to it. It's a really good one. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Sometimes I just get on here and I just want to talk to you guys and things just flow out of my heart and I don't even really prepare. And I feel like this was one of those episodes where I'm just speaking to you from my heart to yours, and hopefully it just inspires you to do things differently or not. Whatever the case, I still love you and I appreciate you. So thank you for listening to Chiquis and Chill. And also remember, we have Dear Chiquis. The questions have been so lit, so good. A variety of questions on Dear Chiquis. So definitely listen in. And nada, los quiero mucho. Thank you so much. And remember, radiate love and peace and everything that you want to attract. Give that to the world in order for you to receive it. And that's all. I love you. Besitos. This is a production of iHeartRadio and the My Cultura Podcast Network. Follow us on Instagram at My Cultura Podcast and follow me, Chiquis, that's CHIQUIS. For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast.